Hello, and a massive welcome. I'm Aoife, and I'm thrilled you're here. Get comfortable. We're about to embark on a fabulous journey across Ireland's most scenic road trips. This isn't just about getting from A to B. It's about adventure, stories, and the pure joy of the open road. Imagine yourself behind the wheel, flask of tea by your side, winding along dramatic coastlines with the wild Atlantic as your companion. Picture rolling through impossibly green landscapes, past ancient stones, and into villages so charming you'll want to stay forever. We're diving into 10 spectacular routes, from world-famous drives to hidden gems, each a unique adventure. Let's get this show on the road. The adventure begins now. Let's kick off with the Wild Atlantic Way, the ultimate Irish road trip. This 500-kilometer coastal route runs from Donegal to Cork, hugging the edge of Europe. The views are relentless: sheer cliffs, turquoise seas, ancient stone walls, and fields of green. Iconic stops like the Cliffs of Moher and the untamed Donegal coast will leave you breathless. Villages like Doolin and Kinsale offer music, food, and legendary Irish hospitality. You'll pull over constantly, not because you're lost, but because you have to soak it all in. The salty air, the endless horizon, it's exhilarating and humbling. If you want an adventure that stays with you forever, this is it. Just pack a raincoat and your camera. You'll need both. Next up, the Ring of Kerry, a 179-kilometer loop through the Iveragh Peninsula. It's a symphony of rolling hills, pristine lakes, enchanted woodlands, and golden beaches. The lakes of Killarney, surrounded by mountains, are a highlight. History is everywhere: Iron Age forts, ancient ruins, and mystical stone circles. Towns like Kenmare and Sneem are perfect for a stroll, a cup of tea, and a scone. The pace here is slower, the charm infectious. This drive isn't about rushing. It's about letting the landscape work its magic. Take your time, enjoy the ever-changing scenery, and let the romance of the Ring of Kerry capture your heart. It's a classic for a reason. Pure Irish beauty, guaranteed. Heading north, we find the legendary Causeway coastal route in Northern Ireland, a land where ancient myths and breathtaking scenery come together in perfect harmony. This is a place where every mile feels like a journey through time, and every bend in the road reveals a new secret waiting to be discovered. The Giant's Causeway is the crown jewel here. 40,000 interlocking basalt columns tumbling into the wild Atlantic, each one steeped in legend. According to local folklore, these stones were laid by the giant Finn McCool, who built a path to Scotland. Whether you believe the myth or marvel at the geology, the sense of wonder is undeniable. For those seeking adventure, the Kerry Reed Rope Bridge offers heart-stopping views and a thrilling walk suspended high above the crashing waves below. Crossing it is a rite of passage for the brave. Rugged cliffs tower above the sea, home to nesting seabirds and crowned by ancient castles like Dunluce. These dramatic ruins, perched on the edge of the world, whisper stories of battles, legends, and lost kingdoms. Fans of Dragons and Thrones will instantly recognize the haunting beauty of the dark hedges and other iconic filming locations from Game of Thrones, adding a touch of fantasy to the already magical landscape. The road itself hugs the rugged coastline, revealing spectacular vistas at every turn and leading you to charming towns like Ballycastle, where the warmth of Irish hospitality awaits. Stop for fresh seafood, perhaps some just-caught oysters or a bowl of chowder, and enjoy a friendly chat with locals who are always eager to share a story or two. This route is a feast for the senses, a place where the misty air carries the scent of salt and history, and where myth and reality intertwine in every view. Every turn brings a new story, a new wonder, and a fresh perspective on this enchanting land. The Causeway coastal route is truly unforgettable. Prepare to be spellbound by its beauty, its legends, and the magic that lingers in the air. Now to the Dingle Peninsula, where Irish culture and wild scenery collide. The Sleahead Drive is a highlight, with narrow roads clinging to cliffs and the Atlantic stretching endlessly before you. Every stop reveals ancient sites, beehive huts, early Christian chapels, and stones that have stood for centuries. Beaches like Inch offer golden sands and crashing surf. Dingletown bursts with color, music, and the sound of Irish spoken in the streets. The pubs are alive with traditional music and infectious crack. This is a place fiercely proud of its heritage. The Dingle Peninsula is a journey for the senses and the soul. It's wild, welcoming, and unforgettable. Let it get under your skin. Next, we journey to the Burren in County Clare, a landscape that feels as if it belongs to another world entirely. Here, the earth is laid bare, revealing a vast, ancient expanse that is both stark and mesmerizing. Vast limestone pavements stretch for miles in every direction, their pale, cracked surfaces forming a natural mosaic. This otherworldly terrain is often compared to the surface of the moon, yet it is teeming with life and history. Look closer. Within the crevices of the stone, rare Arctic plants have found a home, defying the odds and thriving in this unlikely place. Alongside them, delicate alpine species flourish, their blossoms adding splashes of color to the gray stone. Even Mediterranean wildflowers, more at home in sun-baked southern Europe, grow here, creating a unique tapestry of flora found nowhere else on Earth. The Burren Loop is a slow, meditative drive that winds through this surreal landscape, passing ancient dolmens, ring forts, and mysterious stone ruins that hint at thousands of years of human history. The Poulnabrone Dolmen, standing silent and proud, is older than the pyramids of Egypt, a haunting monument to Ireland's distant past. The route also hugs a dramatic, wind-swept coastline, with charming stops in villages like Ballyvaughan, where you can pause for fresh seafood or a warm cup of tea. You'll find yourself drawn to the wild beauty of beaches like Fenore, where waves crash against limestone hills and the Atlantic air is crisp and invigorating. Beneath the surface, explore the hidden wonders of Elwy Cave, where underground rivers and ancient rock formations tell stories of a world long forgotten. Or venture into Doolin Cave to witness the awe-inspiring Great Stalactite, one of the largest in the world, hanging silently in the cool darkness. The Burren teaches you to slow down, to appreciate subtle beauty and the quiet persistence of life in even the harshest places. Its ancient stone walls and wildflowers glow in the golden light of sunset. It's a quiet, contemplative journey, one that invites reflection and wonder at every turn. The Burren is a place of peace and wonder, where the ancient and the wild exist side by side, waiting to be discovered. Let's head inland to the Sally Gap in the Wicklow Mountains, the wild heart of Ireland's garden. Just outside Dublin, this drive feels worlds away, with narrow roads winding through heather-clad hills. Panoramic views, exposed mountain passes, and tranquil valleys await. Loch Tay, the Guinness Lake, is a must-see from above. Glendalough, a 6th century monastic city, offers ancient towers and spiritual calm. There are no towns or shops up here, just you, the road, and untamed wilderness. It's the perfect escape to clear your head and breathe deep. Watch out for sheep, they rule these roads. Westward to Connemara, a region of wild romance and savage beauty. The loop from Clifton takes you past the 12 Bens Mountains, vast boglands, and a rugged, indented coastline. Light shifts constantly, painting the landscape in moody hues. Boglands and turf cutting reveal centuries of tradition. Kylemore Abbey, a fairy tale castle reflected in a tranquil lake, is a highlight. Visit villages like Leenane and white sand beaches that rival the Caribbean, though chillier. Connemara is deeply connected to its past and landscape. It's a journey of feeling as much as seeing. Let its wild beauty steal your heart. Down to the sunny southeast for the Copper Coast Drive in County Waterford, a hidden gem. This UNESCO Global Geopark tells a story of 460 million years in its cliffs and coves. Ruins of copper mines dot the landscape, adding human history to geological drama. The coastline dazzles with sea stacks, golden beaches, and colorful cliffs. Walk the trails, hunt for fossils, or explore old mines. The Visitor Center in Bunmahon brings the area's story to life. The Copper Coast is a compact, rich experience, quiet, contemplative, and deeply beautiful, a true treasure of Ireland's diverse coastline. The Sleehead Drive deserves its own spotlight, one of the world's most beautiful drives. This short loop is packed with breathtaking scenery, ancient history, and Atlantic drama. The road twists along the peninsula's edge with epic ocean views and the Blasket Islands offshore. Archaeological sites abound, including the famous beehive huts at Feihan. Step inside and imagine life 1,000 years ago. Film buffs will recognize locations from Ryan's Daughter and Star Wars. Every turn is a sensory overload in the best way. Sleehead Drive will leave you breathless and in love with Ireland's Wild West. Don't miss it. For our final trip, we journey to the heart of Ireland's ancient East, arriving in the legendary Boyne Valley in County Meath, a place where the story of Irish history truly began. This lush, rolling countryside is not only breathtaking, but it also holds some of the world's most important and mysterious ancient sites, shrouded in myth and legend. At the heart of the valley lies the Brú na Bóinne complex, home to the ancient passage tombs of Newgrange, Knowth, and Douth. These monuments predate both Stonehenge and the pyramids of Giza by centuries. Step inside Newgrange and you'll feel the awe and wonder of 5,000 years of human history, as sunlight illuminates the ancient stones just as it did for our ancestors. Our drive follows the gentle curves of the River Boyne, winding past the legendary Hill of Tara, once the seat of the High Kings of Ireland, and onward to the imposing Trim Castle, the largest Norman fortress in the country. Nearby, the site of the Battle of the Boyne adds yet another dramatic chapter to this region's rich tapestry of history. This journey is about more than just visiting landmarks. It's about a quiet, personal connection to the past, peeling back centuries of myth, legend, and tradition. The Boyne Valley is truly the cradle of Irish civilization, where every stone and field has a story to tell. As the sun sets over this ancient landscape, we find a fitting and unforgettable end to our adventure through Ireland's storied past. And just like that, our Irish road trip comes to an end. Thank you for joining me on this journey through cliffs, tombs, and emerald landscapes. I hope you've caught a bit of Ireland's magic, and maybe some wanderlust. What was your favorite route? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, drive safe, keep exploring, and may the road rise to meet you. Slán go foil.